You ever have one of those days where you open your front door and immediately think, nope, I'm not dealing with this level of stupidity today? Yeah, that was me last week. It was a perfectly normal Saturday morning. I had just poured myself some coffee, sat down with the paper, and was planning a quiet day. But then came a knock on the door. No, not just a knock. More like the pounding of someone who thinks they're serving a federal warrant. I opened the door and what do I see? 5 grown men in black t-shirts that literally said HOA Police. Yep, HOA Police. And in front of them, leading the pack like she was about to deliver a closing argument in court, was none other than our neighborhood's self-appointed queen bee, Karen. Now, let me give you some context. Our HOA is intense. These people have written more rules than an airport security manual. Trash cans can't be visible for more than 12 hours. Grass must be under 3 inches at all times. Your mailbox has to be painted exactly the shade of suburban beige, number 47. You get the idea. Karen is the president, and she runs the HOA like it's her personal dictatorship. Anyway, Karen steps forward, chin up, finger pointed at me like she's Judge Judy and the Grim Reaper rolled into one. She says, in her most dramatic voice, "We are here to place you under arrest for violating HOA policy." I blinked. I sipped my coffee. I had to double-check I wasn't being punked. "Excuse me?" I asked. "You heard me," she snapped. "You left your trash cans out for 2 days. That's a direct violation. And the HOA police will be escorting you to the clubhouse for processing." The HOA police behind her all crossed their arms, like they were in some budget action movie. One even had a pair of fake handcuffs clipped to his belt. Another was holding a walkie-talkie that looked suspiciously like something you'd buy in the toy aisle at Walmart. Now, here's the part Karen didn't know. I'm not just some random neighbor. I'm an actual FBI agent. Yep, the FBI. My day job literally involves chasing down people who break real federal laws. So when a group of self-appointed HOA police shows up on my porch trying to arrest me for trash cans, you can imagine my reaction. But I decided to play along, for a moment. "Interesting," I said, pretending to be serious. "And what exactly are the charges?" Karen smirked like she had just checkmated me. Negligence, repeated violations of community policy, disorderly conduct, and disrespecting HOA authority. I almost spit out my coffee. Disorderly conduct. 4 trash cans. That was a new one. Then she motioned to her officers, and one of them stepped forward, jingling his dollar store handcuffs. "Sir, please turn around and place your hands behind your back." That was it. I couldn't keep a straight face any longer. So I reached into my pocket, pulled out my badge, and held it up. "Actually," I said, "I think you all are the ones in trouble here." The look on their faces was priceless. Karen froze mid-speech. The handcuff guy literally muttered, "OS asterisk asterisk." Asterisk one of the others suddenly found the clouds very interesting. I continued, calm as could be. "You do realize impersonating law enforcement is a federal crime, right? Pretending to arrest someone, using fake badges, even just calling yourself police, that can land you in prison." Karen stammered, "Well, this isn't the real police. It's HOA police. We're community enforcers." I just raised an eyebrow. "Karen, you and your little fan club are about 10 seconds away from a very real set of handcuffs, and not the plastic kind from Walmart." There was silence, then chaos. 2 of the HOA cops immediately backed away and muttered something about being just volunteers. Another guy tried to hide his shirt by crossing his arms tighter. And Karen? She doubled down, of course. She actually shouted, "You can't threaten me. I'm the HOA president." That's when I pulled out my phone and said, "Great. Why don't we call the real police and see what they think about this little cosplay session?" Her face went pale. Suddenly, everyone decided they had urgent business elsewhere. They scattered down the street like cockroaches when the lights turn on. Even Karen tried to make a dramatic exit, but not before yelling, "This isn't over." Oh, it was over. Later that day, I filed an official report with local law enforcement. The officer who took my statement actually laughed when I explained what happened. He said, "HOA Police? That's a new one. They're now investigating Karen for harassment and possible impersonation charges. So yeah, the next time you think you're having a weird day, just remember, a squad of fake HOA cops once tried to arrest me. 4 trash cans. Moral of the story, don't play police if you're not the police. And definitely don't try to arrest an FBI agent."